guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jane Okoye, and if this is your first time on my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscription button, join this family member, grab your popcorn, grab your wine. We're about to get into today's video. And if you're already part of the family member, welcome once again. It's been a minute. I hope you guys are enjoying my videos. I'm trying to be consistent this year. I mean, the year is finished, technically. We're trying to be consistent throughout for the rest of our lives because you guys know I keep coming and going, but we're trying to, stay consistent. So, today's video, I'm going to be talking about how I knew that I was having a baby girl before I actually confirmed that I was having a baby girl. Because, listen, God talks to me. Like, He talks to me, and He also talks to my friends. Listen, like, I'm about to get into it. So, like, without any further delay, let's get straight into today's video. Okay, so let me start from the very beginning. Before I even found out I was pregnant or even getting pregnant, um, I like to be very specific with my prayers. Like, if I pray about stuff, I'm like, God, I want a jet black Jeep Wrangler. That's what I want. I'm putting it out there again that I want a jet black Jeep Wrangler. That's my dream car. Like, that's what I want. If I want a house, this is what I want in my house. If I want a job, this is what I want in my job. This is what I want for my YouTube community. I'm very specific with what I pray about. Like, I don't just generalize my prayer. I like to be hella specific. So throughout my whole life, I've always wanted two boys and a girl, but I wanted the boys first and then the girl last so that she's pampered, she's a little bit because I'm after three boys, so I'm a bit like cute and all that stuff. And in the African cultures, like the first girls are always, whether you're in the middle last, as long as your first girl is just you're a full-time half-time mom, that's what you are. So it doesn't matter where you are, but like the last ones tend to be pampered. I just want my girl to be a soft life babe, but that's what I wanted for her. So when I was praying one time, I remember seeing like a picture of like this little cute girls on Instagram. I was like, oh, I want my little girl, and I wanted to be first, so I wanted to come first, and all that stuff. I said the prayer. I didn't really take it seriously. Moved on. I was praying again one day, and God was like, "Be specific. Like you're confusing me. Do you want boys or do you want girls? Make up your mind." I was like, "Okay, God, 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 God. Let's settle this up." This is actually how I talk to God. I'm not a serious person. This is exactly how me and God communicate. I was like, okay, God, okay, let's settle it now. Give me a little girl. Yeah? And if you want to be Jesus overdo, and you want to just show off, and you want to do twins, give me twin place, then the girl will come last and she'll just enjoy her life. That was the plan we made. God said, okay, I heard you. So when I now found out that I was pregnant, one thing I will tell you is that pregnancy dreams go crazy. Like you will be dreaming about everything in detail that you would think, Jesus, are you trying to tell me something? God, Father, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to tell me, Jesus? Like it's so detailed that you will be scared for your life. Like, why is my dream this detailed? And before I even got pregnant, I was not really a dreamer. And when I dream, it's usually God telling me something. So it's that my dreams are very, I don't really dream. So but when I dream, I'm like, okay, this is a bit serious, or that's just kind of how my relationship with my dreams have been. So for like a week, like a month after I found out I was pregnant, for a week straight, I think even more than a week, but for a week straight, I kept having dreams. And in these dreams, I wasn't seeing a specific face, but it was a baby girl. So every single day I will wake up, I'll have a dream, and in that dream there's a baby girl, and baby girl is just chilling and playing. I was like, okay, cool. I don't know what this means. It kept happening. I was like, God, what are you trying to tell me? So it kept going on, going. I was like, wait. Then I remembered that growing up, my mom told us that for every single one of us, she knew what she was having before actually going to the doctors to confirm it. Because every single one of us came to her in a dream. Like we were popping up to that. We're like, hey, we're about to come into the world. Make space, make time. So I was like, maybe, this is kind of a genetic something that me and my mom got going on. So I was all right, cool. I said, all right, you know what, yeah, maybe this is actually God trying to tell me that I'm having a little girl. So I was like, all right, cool, no problem. So me and my husband were like, all right, let's bet. Let's put money where you're dreaming. Let's put your mouth where your money is. So put your dream where your money is. So I was like, we're definitely having a little girl. He was like, no, we're not. We're having a little boy. I was like, no, we're not. We're having a little girl. So we tried to go to the hospital to get a to find out what we're having. You guys, when I tell you that I went through it with Nigerian hospitals, I'm going to do a separate video on that. I went through it with them lot were testing my patience to the last T. Like they were testing me a little bit too much. And they wanted to get cursed out by me at this point in time. But they were just playing. But when we went to the hospital to try and find out what we were having, these doctors really told me to my face that they can't tell me what I'm having because it's too early. This was in my second trimester. This was deep in my second trimester. This was not my first trimester. This was, I'm older inside the second trimester, and you're telling me you cannot draw my blood. If you see a Y chromosome, that means I'm having a boy. If it's all X, that means I'm having a girl. It ain't that hard. It's not that hard, sir. Dr. It's. I was like, so we ended up having to go to a different hospital because something happened in the hospital we're going to that we had to go to a different hospital to confirm if the result we got from that hospital was correct. And that's how we found out we were having a girl. And I was like, yes, yes, yes. Pay up, baby. You still owe me money when I come back. You're wanting my money, boo. So that's kind of how I found out that I was having a little girl. And then when I came to when I came to London, when I was about 20 weeks, and then cause I kept hearing like bad news about people that were flying when they were pregnant. So it's like you have to wear these compression socks to travel. And because if you don't wear them, blood flow, it might affect the bit. So it was like it was a lot of things, and Google doesn't help because your mind went crazy. So I was like, all right, cool. As soon as I landed, the next day, the next day, like 2 days after that, I booked an appointment in a private clinic to just check that everything was all right, baby's heartbeat was okay, and they also confirmed that we were having a little girl. And I was like, it's so crazy, like when your dream actually like comes to pass. And then when I met my daughter, like when she was born, it was like there was a face to the little human being that was coming to me every single night for a week straight to tell me prep because I'm coming through, boo boo. I'm here to stay. And then when I found out and confirmed that we're having a little girl, I then called all my friends and we're telling them differently. This was like different times that I was telling my friends that, oh, we're having a little girl. They're like, oh, I know. The Holy Spirit told me. I was like, there was nothing for me to tell my friends at this point because when I found out I was pregnant and I told them, they were like, "Oh, we know. The Holy Spirit told us." I was like, "Oh, what? Like Jesus, give me something. Like keep something away from them. Like." But that's why you need to also have good friends around you that pray with you, that encourage you not just in words but in prayers that actually cover you in prayer. When I say my friends covered me in prayers, especially when I went into labor, them lot were holding night vigil to make sure nothing goes wrong. And listen, yeah, if you guys see any of my friends anywhere, the ones in London, the ones in Nigeria, just squeeze dollar into their hands and tell them thank you because them lot really rode out for me this year. Like, thank you guys so very much. Like, you all know yourselves. So thank you guys so much. But yeah, that's how I found out I was having a little girl. And then also my symptoms was going crazy. I just remembered I was having every symptom under the book in my first trimester, and I was uglier. I'm never gonna lie, I was not looking like myself. This girl took my beauty, she snatched all my beauty away from me. But then my belly didn't look like I was having a girl. When they say that when your belly's round, you're having a girl, when it's pointy, you're having a girl. I don't know. So it's like every single time, like elderly women would see me, they were like, "Oh, your little boy is coming." I'm like, "No, I'm having a girl." The belly doesn't look like it, but the symptoms on my face will tell you. Because I heard that boys are a little bit kinder to you. They allow you to maintain soft life looking babe. Girls will snatch all your beauty left, right, and center. You'll be looking at Haggerty. I was looking at Haggerty. Don't lie to me. Y'all saw my videos. I didn't know I was pregnant. I was looking raggedy. Don't lie. Say the truth. But yeah, that's kind of how I found out I was having a little girl before I actually had a little girl. So yes. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you had a little girl, please comment below and let me know, was your symptoms like what they said? Was your belly round or pointy? If you had a little boy, was it like, what them tails? Does it fit into those or not? Like, let's talk. Let's gossip. So I'll see you guys back here next time, and make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe. Share this video, and let's continue to build our community. And I'll see you guys back here in a few days' time. Bye, guys.